Hello and welcome back to the 100% playthrough of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. We are kind of wrapping up the Wine Wars quest line. And we are doing Deus Ex Machina. We need to find a place mentioned. Letter. From the start, both Matilda and Liam insisted the problems at their vineyards had not appeared out of thin air. Naturally, they accused one another of foul play. Geralt suspected there was more to the matter, and yet again his intuition proved true. While solving the problems at the vineyard, he had happened on some notes. He suggested someone had intentionally planted archespores amidst the vines at both estates. The Witcher had also found a key to the shelter where saplings of the beastly plants had been stored. So, we need to find our very first immediate fast travel point because if I remember correctly, it's like across the map. And running there would kind of be pointless. I do believe we do have a marker over.
Your eyes, they shine.
Not over here, but over there by the other windmills. I always get those confused. But yeah, let's travel there. Let's take a fast travel to wherever it's actually going to take us. All I know is that it's like tucked away, out of sight, out of mind, so to say. There we go. Have I do believe Sandsworth Valley. Fast travel. And now, so it's right at Tashamutna. Let's travel there. Wants us to go. I'd rather not. If it's all the same to you, I would rather not fight that thing. We all know Banshees and I are not the best of friends, so let's kind of forego that. And not fight. What we will do, however, is find the little hideaway spot with the archespore saplings. Have another night's errand, a couple of people. I think it's just around the corner, judging by how the marker's turning. Abandoned storehouse in the Caraberto Woods. Oh, uh-huh. So this angle's normal. This one, not so. Nice. I guess the color scheme is kind of messed up. That's fine. It's locked, but the key is not for this one. You saw a nice warhammer. That's nice. We can sell that. And there we have it. We need to search the warehouse using our Witcher senses. Mushrooms. On the lookout for white dice still. A lot of spoons, surprisingly. Gray armor die.
Come on.
Ah. At least it's just one. Lot of mushrooms. And a lot of saplings.
Archospore saplings? Takes a degenerate to cultivate something like this. Need to incinerate them before they spew spores and spread.
That should be those. And these. Stock-taking report. Site of stock-taking, Vespine Archospore hatchery, codenamed Mushroom Farm near Teshamutna. Owner Commissioner of Stock-taking Count Vladimir Crespi, one of the beast's victims if I remember correctly. Stock under review, Vespine Archospore bulbs, Archosporus vespidae. Number 6 dormant bulbs, 24 buds without sprouts. Changes since last stock taking, 12 bulbs. 6 bulbs transported to Coronata on Count Crespi's orders. 6 bulbs transported to Vermentino on Count Crespi's orders. Margin note important, some bulbs are now too mature to be safely transported. They should be burned, otherwise they will sprout in the hatchery.
Better proves Count Crespi's behind the sabotage at both vineyards. Gotta tell Matilda and Liam.
The only question is if they're both gonna pay us. Considering we dealt with both problems, right? That remains to be seen, actually. Okay, we will utilize fast travel again, so we need to go to Tashamutna. Luckily, just around the corner. And then we will fast travel to the Plugman Bridge. Or Pledgman Bridge. I always call it Plugman. Kind of rolls nicer off the tongue. And again, we will avoid the Madame. Maybe we won't be able to avoid the Wartail though. That's a very, very exciting fight there. Now let's see here. Where is fast travel point? There it is. Fast travel and off to Plugman's Bridge.
Oh!
Okay, where are these two?
I've sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
There they are.
Master Witcher, have you any news?
Well, first of all, is there anything special about Belgard?
This vineyard, Belgard. Why is it so valuable?
You are not from here, it certainly shows. Before Count Crespi fell prey to the beast, Belgard belonged to him. As a man of wealth and influence, he guided it to immense success. Brought in rare grape varieties, hired skilled workers. I shan't trouble you with unnecessary details. Suffice to say that merging Belgard with another vineyard is a sure recipe for success.
Well, in that case, we know the saboteur's identity.
One and the same man caused Coronata's and Vermentino's problems. Got proof. A certain Count Crespi. He's at the root of it all.
What, Crespi? Belgard's erstwhile owner? Why, that's impossible.
Got it all here, in writing.
He did indeed have motive. He knew well his own vineyard could not survive if Vermentino and Coronata were to join forces.
Probably why he incited the feud. Pulled it off, too, mostly. Just failed to bring his plan to completion when the beast got him.
Incredible. You mean to say it wasn't Liam?
And I was certain my troubles were Matilda's doing.
In light of new evidence, the most just resolution would be for both injured parties to share oversight of Belgard.
Wait just a minute. Do you mean to suggest we're to cooperate?
It's the optimal solution, yes. In terms of the health of the enterprise as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do believe he's right. Perhaps it is time to bury the hatchet.
3 vineyards are more than one. There's much to be gained. So be it.
That's not all. The troubles at your vineyards? Solved them. You can go back to operating normally now.
Splendid news. I'm relieved to see you hired a professional, especially one whose aid might still prove invaluable. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Follow me. It's high time you saw Bellegarde.
Witcher, come with us, please. Something tells me we'll have tasks for you yet.
Fine, let's go to Bellegarde.
All right, let's go.
My desire for Bellegarde to pass into capable hands was no idle whim, for the vineyard's fallen upon hard times since its previous owner's demise. I've been told of workers dying on their rounds, monsters prowling about. Before anyone can call this home, they will have to deal with these, inconveniences. That is the minister's wish.
More work for me, I guess.
If you're willing, we'll gladly accept your help.
Let's talk about money.
I can help, sure, but I won't work for free.
Oh, we can grab a hefty sum over here. Are you willing to part with 1,100?
A bit less? Is that out of the question?
Okay, 1,050. Come on.
A bit less? Is that out of the question?
1,000, maybe? Maybe, please? We're not asking for too much.
Fine.
There
We have
go.
a deal.
Nice. Let's help then.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
That's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I promise.
I'll get to work.
Solve all of Bellegarde's vineyard problems. We actually did 2 of them already, so this should be fairly easy doing.
Oh, thumbs today.
I've lots to do before it gets
Saying wine, and look like smuggling wine.
Okay, 780.
Do what they summoned you to do, then pack up.
I
and
think
go
we
back where you
received
came from.
another sum, but I didn't see. Wolves! We haven't dealt with wolves in quite a while. I forgot how annoying they are. Luckily they have fur and they burn nicely. Where is this leading us actually? Let's see here. Oh, one is all the way over here. Might not be a bad idea to actually go here first, then. So we have like a straight line of question marks we go through. And obviously if we do find any on the way, we'll grab those. But, you know, it's not...
Oh!
Careful.
It's not a must-have.
Hey, Edgar. Are the rumors
Scarlet
true?
Cardinal Inn. I
Of
see what you
elven
did there,
ruins
CDPR.
somewhere
I don't
in
know
the
if we
woods.
were inside here, though. Let's check.
Welcome to my humble establishment. What land do you hail from?
Been on the road so long, don't know how to answer that. Let's just say I'm from the north.
Ah, is it true what they say? About the war, death, destruction all about?
Exaggerated. Not by much, though.
Oh, forgive my asking, but I family in Edirne, see? So I'm curious. But please, do tell me what I can do for you.
You got family in Edirne.
Mentioned you have a family in Edirne. Whereabout, if you don't mind my asking?
In Vengerberg? You've been there, perhaps?
Yeah, number of times. It's the hometown of my... of someone very dear to me. At any rate, pretty town, Vengerberg. Also didn't suffer too much during the invasion, from what I know.
That is a relief to hear. A weight off my shoulders, I tell you.
Oh, it's at least the least we can do for you now.
Show me what you're selling.
You have a bunch of stuff we don't really need. So let's get rid of the obligatory wine. This and this. It's actually funny to see that in Toussaint. Obviously, you will have mostly wine, and then on rare occasion you'll have beer. But in the Northern Realms and in Skellige, you will have beer all around, and like maybe Estes at the most, and Ervelus. Luckily, we can also play Gwent with her. We haven't played in a while.
Up for a quick match, maybe?
So let's dive right into it. Why not? Nilfgaard, okay. Haven't played against that in a while either. Get rid of you and you. I would have loved some decoy cards. But we do have this nice setup here, so maybe we'll even get one or two decoy cards. Be nice. No decoy cards. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. He does have decoy cards though. I think playing out Cirilla would be our best bet here. This and probably Roach Tail. And you pass. Okay. Deal with that. Actually pretty good too. Oh, very nice. Let's play out Yennefer. Play out Dollar. See if we have any luck now. Yes, we have one decoy card. Pretty good. Not too shabby. And play Fog. Oh, a commander sword. I'm tempted to do this. See if he has another emissary. He does not. So I think it might be safe to do this. Get the points in our favor again. And you pass. Okay, that was an easy win. A nice little decoy as well for multi-questing around. Thank you very much.
Hey, Edgar. Are the rumors true? Are there elven ruins somewhere in the woods?
Wait, were we with these merchants?
Greetings, monsieur. You need something?
Oh yeah, we were with you.
See ya.
And how about the armor?
What's that?
Oh, we weren't here. What do you have in store?
Mind showing me your wares?
Do you have white dye? You do not. We can tell you this at least. And we can also play some Gwent with you. That's very nice.
Gwent. Interested in a round or two?
Unbeatable bargains. Preferential financing from the Chanfanellis on every armor purchase.
Okay, we can get rid of this. And probably you. There we go. 2 spy cards. And we have these. Very nice. both Geralt and Ciri as well. We're doing pretty good. Immediately to the leader card. Okay, that's something new. Decent setup. Another commander sword. Well, we might have to play out Geralt and Ciri immediately. Just to kind of have an advantage. Play out this. Both of us have strong decks here. I'm not gonna play this one just yet. Kinda wanna see what he's gonna do. He's gonna pass. Oh, works? That works, yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. This. Pull out our catapult again. And we can, I think, mimic. Should be fine. Do you have a catapult? Okay. I mean, we don't have to play anymore. That was quite an easy win at that too. There we go.
Myself, I like Count Monier's idea.
Fool.
Landruman Shield Maiden. Oh, that's the one that Sarah's calls for. So that's good to have. Now let's see what else plagues Belgard. Obviously, Tashamutna over here again. Quite a frequent spot in this episode. Ah, okay. I see what we have here. Let's do this. Ouch. Ouch.
Show me what you got.
There we go. Both are dead. Oh, that's the nest. Great. Move away. Wait for it to explode. And there we go. Now off to point number 4. You really have to appreciate this. Just run around. Look at this. Mountain range with snow, and then have this beautiful elven palace. Ooh. And the sun setting over there. So nice. Obviously, this is the extreme cosplay house with the magical elven statues that surprisingly came alive. Some more giant centipedes. the vitality drain from Erden really does help. Makes them a bit weaker. Makes it so we actually have a chance to kind of one-shot them. Letter to Gregory Packside. Dear Sir, I trust this letter finds you in good health. As per our earlier correspondence, I would like to commission from you a geological survey to use in determining in which location we shall find the most fitting soil for expanding our vineyards acreage. I suspect my messenger has already given you your retainer. As a final matter, I'd like to warn you against putting too much faith in the rumors which various beggars and vagrants have been spreading through our community in the last weeks. We in this area do not have any problems with giant centipedes or monsters of any sort, and you may begin your work at once with no need for fear. I wish you success and eagerly await the results of your survey, Count Crespi. Yeah, well, that kind of went down the drain. My dear Count, you're dead and your geological expert is also dead. It's so nice. Day meets night, night meets day. It's just a palette of colors. Oh, no, not in the bushes, Geralt. It really is so nice. Let's move on. Oh, gallons are far.
Oh, my!
Hello there. Oh, we can actually go inside and loot their stuff. Nice. Oh, well then, we have a couple bits to read still. The Last Basilisk of Its Kind. A Study in Ecology by Borges de Silvarez. Based on my observation, I have concluded all species, be they plant, animal, or even insect, are inextricably intertwined with one another. It is no mere coincidence that felling of the beech woods and the vanishing of Rose, who in them once dwelt, led to the disappearance of the sterling basilisk as well. The principle even holds true for ladybirds. For the betterment of learning, I conducted the following experiment. I eradicated all the aphids in the palace cabbage patch using a lye solution. Within a few weeks, all of the ladybirds once present in the patch, and there were hundreds, migrated to a neighboring field. A simple experiment, yet it gave incontrovertible proof of my hypothesis. And Kikimore's truth admits about the insidious insectoids. Observation has shown that kikimores are the most organized and hierarchical of the post-conjunction insectoids. Their workers follow the orders of warriors. They are all subject of the queen. She seems to control the behavior of all members of the swarm, even though she remains hidden deep in the ground. Considering the small size of this species' cerebral ganglia, which functions as a brain, one may hypothesize that kikimores possess a sort of hive mind, making them similar to ants. Do we have a new book? Yes, we do. Forgotten Species, the Proto-Flutter. If you take a flutter and magnify all of its most primitive traits, you will get a Proto-Flutter. This beast, the flutter's distant ancestor, arrived here from a parallel sphere centuries past, yet unlike the flutter, has remained untouched by any post-conjunction evolutionary processes. In our time, proto-flutters are extremely rare, and more suitably adapted flutters having taken over their niche in our biosphere. Proto-flutters are thus lesser vampires. Their massive wide jaws constitute the main weapons, their sharp claws coming in a close second. Similarly to their more developed cousins, proto-flutters rely on their instincts rather than intelligence, and are quite sensitive to the scent of blood. All the usual means of fighting Vampires such as vampire oil, black blood, and silver weapons apply to them as well. Sangreal Salvarez. The resell of the Two Towers crest. We did read that. I remember that one. Now, where is our last stop of the day? I think we're in the Carberto Woods. Or at least nearing Merlishas. One or the other. Some kind of insectoid. Not too fond of fighting those just yet. Perm's Palace Ruins.
Scholars pitched camp here. Should look around.
What? Grandmaster Woven Gear. Okay. Well, we apparently stumbled upon a scavenger hunt as well. So why not just go ahead and grab it while we are here? Wait. Let's actually select it, while we're here. Grandmaster Woven Gear. There we go. Search the archaeologist's campsite. Harold himself was of the School of the Wolf, so it is no surprise he was particularly interested in finding diagrams that will allow him to craft Grandmaster level gear of this brotherhood. He began his search by visiting the Elven Ruins a certain Witcher has visited years before while protecting the members of an archaeological expedition. I do hear boars somewhere. Also, while we're here, let's meditate because daylight, as much as I love nights in Tucson, daylight is better to play in. Now we do have a little
Medallion's humming.
place of power.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
And it is Geralt. Very right there. And said place of power would be here. A little chest. Nothing too fancy, but still. Go, one ability point. Very nice. Yep, there's the boar over there. And over here would be the campsite, Isabelle Duchamp's journal. Logbook of the archaeological expedition under the guidance of Isabelle Duchamp. Our excavation is underwritten by Oxenford Academy. Its goal is to study the ancient elven ruins at terms and subsequently locate and find a way into the underground chambers beneath them using the purple ruby of Ed Quinol. March 26th. We have arrived in Tucson, one of the many trifling little realms in the Nilfgaardian Empire. Our journey took place without probably incident, illegible fragment. March 27. Master Tiansel, a local elf, advised us against entering the ruins and with precaution we have hired a witcher. April 12th. We have pitched camp and conducted preliminary reconnaissance. April 16th. Illegible fragment. And the quarreling continues. The witcher advises us to end the expedition and someone has yet again brought up the canard about the first illegible fragment. April 20th. The entrance to the underground chambers is indeed protected by a barrier. We must await the Witcher's return. He is to use the purple ruby to illegible fragments.
They were scholars. Should have guessed the passages inside were blocked for a reason. Good thing they didn't try to go in there without a Witcher.
Find an entrance. Okay. Oh goodness, okay, this is very pronounced. Kind of forgot about that part. I think this is where we were updated. Alrighty then. We go down. I imagined how amazing this palace looked in its glory. All its glory, actually. It's been so nice. Oh, we probably need to go down here.
Magic barrier. Got a bad feeling, damn it.
Oh, well, with a very good reason, Guilds. Purple Ruby and George Herbert's leather. Here, Hedwiga. You were absolutely correct to advise against this journey. Why did the Dean of Archaeology entrust its leadership to the hands of this quadroon? Who found the violet ruby of Edgwynel, me or her? You must know the Witcher has returned after all. The ruby removed the barrier as I held it would from the start and allowed him to explore the interior. Can you believe the Witcher almost convinced that Duchamp to return to town and hire additional guards? We do not know what dangers are in store for us. Now there's someone who knows how to pad his billable hours. Duchamp took the idea, recalling the tale about the tomb being cursed. Yet I convinced the company not to put any stock in fairy tales. We must hurry, I said, for what if someone beats us to it and robs the elven treasury first? Because as you know, according to my translation, the most precious can only mean one thing, the lost treasure of King Devatav. Soon it shall be ours. Bloodstains. Later addendum partially obscured by bloodstains. The Witcher was right, we should never have gone in there. That is an accursed place. I barely managed to escape, crawl out, and take the ruby. The portal has closed. I'm safe, but the others... Oh. The others he doomed. Let's equip our torch.
A bit more light could be useful.
Oh, our guests. Customs. Obviously, we can go over there. However, first, let's see what happened here.
The bodies. Seems they were running for the exit.
And there's a lot of them. And we need a key for this. Okay, moving on, we do have Ard that we need to use.
Giving me no choice.
At least it's just one this time. Let's move on. Oh. Wrong side. There we go. Now what are we going to stumble upon here? More Barghast. Okay. Burden should do the trick. Barghast and rates, actually. More rates. over. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, usually there was just raids, and now it's a mix of raids and Farghasts in this one. And I guess that's before the next gen
A witcher
update hit.
brought the ceiling down to bury his foes. Ended up burying himself too.
Steel sword, silver sword, and gauntlets. Okay. Avengel's letter. I, Avengel, write this missive to you, elven brother, from another time to ensure memory of our sad fate never perishes. After many failed attempts, the treacherous one finally managed to reach King Divitov and stake his flesh with steel. The court medic's healing brews provided no succor, and King Divitov did not last the night. At the moment, our morale, which already suffered a great trial during the week-long siege, reached rock bottom. But were we to allow the body of our leader to fall in the hands of the one, let them put his head on a pike. The mage Barfian did not have to ponder long. The king's place is in his family crypt in Snytorak. I was one of the volunteers who carried the body from the palace through underground tunnels. Yet somehow that one picked up our trail and attacked us in the temple. After a short battle, we made an unanimous decision. Barfian shall leave and close the entrance to the crypts behind him. We shall stay behind and place the king in his grave. The mage hesitated a short while, yet knew the palace would fall without his support. He left, swearing he would soon return, once our troops have fought off that one with the help of General Semphon, whose army should reach us any day now. Rest of the letter illegible. King Divitov, here lies our father. He died so others may live. We actually found King Divitov's final resting.
Satchel looks like it belonged to a witcher.
There we go. Woven armor, woven trousers, and woven boots. Donna of Carreras' journal. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised Master Tiensel asks such a steep price to forge Grandmaster armor. No other craftsman in the world's his equal. I tried to tell otherwise, wise old Vesemir what he gave me would barely be enough for one silver sword. Trek it halfway across the world to get here from Kaer Morhen for wood. Gonna have to look around for some work. Later addendum. Daytime cells introduced me to the leader of an arch-illegible fragment, but in the end we reached a deal. Checked the area out, and it seems calm enough, though my medallion did buzz in a few stops near the ruins. That's why I told them to pitch camp a bit further away from the main entrance. Who the blazes knows what might be living inside? They've also mentioned something about a curse, so I guess I should expect raids, barghasts maybe. Damn it, should have asked for more. Tomorrow we start exploring. Holy shit, Vesemir. So Vesemir sent him for the... Oh my gosh. Actually a revelation and a half here. Old Elven Key means we can go outside, which also means we can finally focus back on Fine Wars Belgard and solve one last little thing for Matilda and Liam. While Vesemir sent him to to get Grandmaster's things.
Cannot let him get
You'll
away.
never learn.
I despise this. What? Yes.
Save me! Sir!
Slow now, let's not do anything rash.
And we have Mr. Archer over here.
Save me! Sir! Help! This shan't drag on too long. Why, you...
There we go. One last little bit.
I thank you, sir. Were it not for you, well, those bandits were not pulling pranks. I could pound some new steel for you in gratitude, but I must first return to my workshop in Belgard.
Let's go, Belgard awaits.
Let's go. No time to lose.
Exactly, and I bet Liam and Matilda and the other official would like to hear about our ventures too.
I thank you again for your aid. Care to glance at my wares?
Well, maybe, but how'd you end up getting captured by bandits?
What were you doing in the Caraberta woods? And how'd you wind up a prisoner of those bandits?
Ever since the Count died, I've not had the resources to buy raw materials, meaning no new barrel hoops, no tools. So I mustered a few lads and went into the woods to scavenge. A great deal of scrap to be had in those elfin ruins, if you don't mind digging. Folks say the place is haunted, but I've no fear of elfin ghosts.
A rational man.
Rational or superstitious, it matters not. The point is, I did not see a single ghost. Yet a Hansa, yes, that we ran into. Though it seems I've more luck than sense, because you came along to save me.
Show me what you have.
Let's see if he has anything at all. They all have dye solution. That's not what we're looking for. No, oh no. We can sell you stuff, but you can't make us buy anything from you. Now we also have a substantial amount of dyes also.
Witch runs through the...
Actually, blue dye, that's something new. Doesn't look too bad. It's kind of like a muted blue. The gray doesn't look as nice. I'm still liking the white. And this has white with blue. No, not really. Sand or turquoise? No. We can't mix all too much.
Upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown.
Okay, let's do this and this so we get rid of the unfortunate hand animation. Liam and Matilda. We managed to solve
Tended to
your
Belgard's
issues.
problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus, officially by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Excellent. Ah, I can already smell the grapes ripening in the sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that. Farewell.
Okay. Wait 3 days and then go see Liam and Matilda. You know what? Usually I do that off screen and do it next episode, but might as well. It's number 1. Oh. Number 2. Number 3. And just so it's exactly 3 days, 3 more hours. I do believe this should be it, right?
Ah, Witcher. You're always a welcome sight in my vineyard.
I guess not. Maybe now. Oops, now it is. Okay. Where are they?
A word. We've got something for you.
And
It will
wine
only
makes
take a
you
moment,
sleepy.
I promise.
Ergo, wine
Well, if
strengthens.
that's the case, Matilda.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
We see you're doing pretty well.
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you.
And what's the surprise you were talking about?
What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree,
We'd like to name it after you.
what shall we call it?
Geralt of Rivia, Butcher of Blaviken, or White Wolf? Can I have a glass of White Wolf? Or Butcher of No. Definitely White Wolf.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be honored. Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
And that is finally it with all the wine wars situation. It's finally dealt with. And those two have it working nicely for them, actually. However, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, why don't you show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, and also click the little notification bell to stay up to date whenever I upload a new episode. Other than that, I do believe we will continue with the Man from Sintra with the main quest for a little bit at least, and I hope to see you guys join us on that adventure in the next episode. Bye!